if you feel like I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall, my love, if you feel like I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall, my love, if you feel like I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. if you feel like I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall, my love, if you feel like I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall, my love, if you feel like I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love.
So hello guys, welcome back to day 8 of HotShot eSports Scrims. Today we are going to be having two great matches, two wonderful matches, and first match is going to be against Team IAO, which did a very good job in the last couple of matches against Team Cat Ninja. We will be looking for a great match between both of these teams, and it's going to be a bind map. Bind is a great map, especially when going for at rotations. You will definitely have an advantage using that teleporters to rotate to a different site, and you can definitely go for a 2-3 rotations every round if you use those teleporters at the right moment. Stage walls and that killjoy setup at the B is what is preferred by all of these professionals. And for the rest of the A side, duelists are what people prefer, because if you wait for the A side and you wait for your teammates to come and then play on A and go for that recovery, you will definitely have a disadvantage. So it's better to have an duelist sitting at A position and taking out the required kills. And yes, Bot going with that Sage again, and he was deadly in the last game, especially in that Ascent map. Shorty going with that Sage, so these two are going to be on face to face with each other. And one thing I can say is that there is a lack of a smoking ability coming for the defenders, Team Tight Ninja. This might have a harm on them, because entrance on bind map is not going to be an easy task, especially when you have a killjoy sitting at any of these sites. Smokes is what its role is. Smokes will definitely help you to get the required entrance. Not only that, it will help you to plant the spike without being recognized by the enemies. First round, pistol round, very crucial round for each of these teams, because when you win this round, you can assure economy. Economy is a very important thing. You gotta look for economies at every round you win and lose. Not only that, you got to manage that economy properly if you want to stay and win these rounds. And a great strategy is totally incomplete without a great economy situation. Full rush here coming out from the team IEA right now. Here comes the stage wall at the right moment. Godzilla taking down Panisha this time. One player lost coming out for the defenders. Godzilla is on a roll. He's going for another kill. Going with that reload. The stage is still waiting there after getting the wall, going towards that bath area, because entrance from yes, but going with that second kill of Betal. And now quick rotation coming out from attackers. Team IEA. Oh. 2-player loss, 2 heavy players lost, especially that Reina with her. Not only that, the Viper is also lost, and you can use Viper's abilities like Viper's Spit, or Viper's Acid, or those things in order to do and stop the blast coming out from the enemies. When using that frenzy to break that wall in order to get a side entrance, and he knows someone is there. With that spray, damaging Rain and taking him down. Just got with another kill of Shorty. Dink. And Mayank with that spray gets confused and also gets that reloading at the wrong moment. Otherwise, Yashbot and KP were very low on their HPs and might have taken down with him. But a great feat coming out from both of these teams, and especially when you have a Shorty on your hand, it's not a good choice to go with that rapid fire in front of 2 enemies, because you got to reload it very soon after just a couple of seconds, and there are just 13 bullets. So managing those 13 bullets with the fire rate of frenzy is not an easy task. Half by coming out from the attackers. Brown Wonder going with an early rush into that side, try to get a kill. No good. But yes, he's still going with that blind. Yes, blind comes in, tries to take down one, but Oman is there taking down Shorty, totally blinded. and now they've entered a fight. Brownmunde is there, taking down Mayank with him this time, who had a classic on his hand. Burst mode didn't went well, and Godzilla planted a spike. Betal going with that backstab, misses dot few shots with the classic, and now gets killed by Mr. Mad J. Brownmunde ending this round by killing Dink 105. Not a wise choice to go for that face-to-face combat when the enemies have a full buy and you don't have any kind of buy, and you are only the classic. Classic has a deadly power, but only if you use it correctly. Betal was on the right position to go for that backstab, but he missed a few shots of eSports and now was taken down. Again, a pull rush, possibly, maybe. And this time defenders are going for a hard buy. They know the value of this round. They will have to win this round at any cost in order to gain the economy for the next round and get back into this game. Shortly taking on first kill, gets taken on by eSports, and Dink helping his teammate by taking on eSports, a crucial player, and Punisher with that Vandal spray taking down Brownmunde. One player, one duelist out. Not only that, 3 players have been taken out for the attackers. KP is still there with his teammate Godzilla. Might do a recovery, but Betal is there with that judge. Will definitely try to prevent that rotation, and he takes down 1, he takes down 2 with that judge. And this is the first round victory coming out for Team Fight Ninja. Great round coming out from both of these teams, especially Betal. He knew that a rotation was possible in that scenario, and especially when you have a judge on your hand, you got to go into the face of the enemy and use it for your advantage. Otherwise, if you are on that long range with that judge, then it's going to be a pew gun with very little damage, and only few players get a lucky kills on that long range. Brownmunde now has a Vandal on his hand, one still having that Spectre.
There.
And this time they aren't going for that full mindless rush, but they're still waiting, and Betal is going for that backstab. Might take down one head with him, but gets taken on by Brownmunde with that instant headshot. And Mayank is still going for a backstab, just saw what his teammate. KP takes on Shorty, who was just standing on that corner of that A site. Ding is still there, spots the enemy and takes him down with that single headshot, but gets low on it, 10 HP, and Mayank going with that backstab takes on Brownmunde. Now it's on to Godzilla, might be able to take him down. And grenade goes in but at the wrong direction. Godzilla still there, having a great amount of health with him right now. 2 players are already down for the defenders, so rushing into this kind of situation is a very deadly thought that you are having right now, and don't have any healer to heal you. And using that satchel for the advantage, might have been able to
30
do it,
seconds left.
but not this time. Godzilla is definitely going to rush into a situation, takes down Mayank with him, who was low on his HP. And that bot making Godzilla down to 41 HP is a great strategy. Godzilla rushing, trying to clear that site. There is Killjoy, and they taking this round by killing Godzilla, and that 3 kills onto his hand. He has just went from the bottom fragger to the top fragger for his team.
Chill.
Now the score has been equalized. 2 points for both of these teams.
अरे नहीं कोई दरकार नहीं है, चल कोई दिक्कत पता है तुम लोग को ही बोल रहा हूँ.
Mayank was right to go on to that backstab by a few seconds delay. Betal was instantly taken down by Brownmunde because he knew that he was already there at the last round, so he might be able to go for that instant. And there comes the full rush for the attackers. Brownmunde directly going into that site and gets spotted by the Killjoy bot, gets damaged heavily or lightly I would say, and Shorty taking down Omen early in this round. Ding supporting him by taking down KP. 1 duelist is out, and Punisher taking down Brownmunde. 2 duelists out, and now it's down to Yashbot and Godzilla. And it's a 2v5 situation. Godzilla is alone into that situation, gets damaged and gets killed by the grenade from that Mayank. And Yashbot again with that, showing that martial shots with him, but gets taken on a Punisher in the face-to-face combat. And Marshall versus Vandal in a face-to-face combat isn't a good option. And it was a wrong choice for Godzilla to go into that corner because it was in the damage range of that grenade. Might have been able to survive if he had just fallen back towards Yash bot, but not a wise choice. And this time they are going for that B push, possibly B push, or they are going to be splitting into that whole scenario. And one round advantage coming out for Team Tight Ninja. KP is definitely going for that entry alone by himself. Gets damaged, a couple of, and gets damaged. Now he is down to 9 HP, and now Yash bot will def. And Brown Munde gets taken on Betal OP. Mayank taking on Brown Munde, supporting his teammates, and 1-1 play lost to both of these teams. Brown Munde is still there, might be able to take down a couple with him. And Yash bot is still there. And Mayank gets taken down by Yash bot with that headshot. And here comes a revive from Yash bot. Brown Munde is back in this game, and now the tides have been suddenly changed into the favor of the attacker. Might be able to equalize the score into this round, possible, but not impossible. Since you have an advantage of 2 players, and Shorty with that long range kill takes down 2 players. Punisher going with that spray with that Vandal, misses those few shots but does a small damage. And here comes the rotation through that teleporter. This is an important thing into this game, guys. These teleporters definitely help you to get back into this game through that rotation, through that very easy rotation from A to B or B to N. Defender Killjoy using that ultimate, using that lockdown, and KP is there taking down Dinged, and now it's down to 1 sole player remaining for doing that recovery. And Punisher is great player, he's on a full HP, might be able to do the required recovery in this round, but it's a 1v2 situation. And considering Yash bot is on the other team, they are called KP and Godzilla, it's a very hard. And takes 1 down and just gets invisible, just gets intangible, and taking another down with him. KP now is down to Godzilla, who uses his abilities at the right moment to prevent Reina from going into that diffusal part. And Reina going for that save, although has an economy, has the right economy to survive the next round also, but still save is a viable option. Score has been equalized just now, courtesy of Yash bot going for a revival to the Brown Munde. Brown Munda, I guess. I'm sorry, guys. It gets messy when you have got to take a lot of names. They are going for that again a part. They know that the strong point as of now in this 6 rounds has been proved A, and they are going for that A part again. Yash bot will have to go for that duelist thing, and Betal gets heavily damaged. He's on a half of his health. Brown Munde taking down Punisher. 1 player loss coming on. Shorty equalizing the score by taking down Omen, and Betal is still there. Again gets taken down by KP. His reaction time is very low as compared to these players, but he will definitely work on it after this match. Shorty is with his Vandal on that. Rotation coming out from the attacker. 1 player already lost coming out for this team, for the defenders, Tight Ninja. And they all are suddenly at A, but Killjoy is at B. KP gets damaged, but Shorty reviving Punisher to equalize the player base for both of these teams. Ding is still there. Godzilla going for that plant. Misses that plant because of those abilities, and Mayank with that ultimate taking on Godzilla, the spike carrier, and also the KP player down. And they are going for that again rotation towards the side. They are in that bathhouse.
30 seconds left.
They will be definitely planting into that open site. Shot is still there. Might be able to take down these players during the plant.
Remaining.
Yes. Mayank taking on third player Brown Munda this time. And Mayank going with that 4th kill on his. And great effort coming out from Mayank with that 4 kills. The attackers did very well with that 2 times rotation into that single round, and this was due to the help of these teleporters right into this map. And when one learns how to use these teleporters into this map for their advantage, you can definitely make the required difference. But Mike has just proved himself that he is the player to watch into this match. And you definitely don't wanna put your eyes on these players. Ding setting up all of these B sites. And that is a very, very common thing we see with Killjoys and Bind. Bedalop is still there. With that, Vandal might be able to take down one. Freight damages one and taking down Yashbot at the last moment. Now there is no one to heal them, no one to revive them. And Yashbot is a great player and great loss for the attackers. Short is still waiting for one player taking down KP. Godzilla taking on Betal instead. It's time. Still the defenders have a one player advantage. Shorty trying to push out from that side. Gets taken on by Godzilla with that Spectre and that long range. He has a great control over that Spectre.
Careful here.
Rotation coming out. Omen, on the other hand, is already into that B side. And he is clearing that B side on his own. But gets taken on by Ding. It's a third player loss coming out from the attackers. IAO and Godzilla with that Sheriff and Spectre on his hand. He is low on his LT, no shields, and Ding taking down Godzilla. Spike has been dropped, and NGO Punisher finishing this round by taking down Brahmunda. Suddenly a 2-round advantage coming out for the defenders team Tight Ninja. And will definitely try to keep this up and take it into the next half as well. But great feat coming out from both of these teams. They're definitely doing their best.
Turret out.
The half by coming out suddenly for the attackers, Team IAO. Not to mention, one or two players are going for that tight buy, especially Omen with that Vandal and full shield. And KP gets damaged. His shield has been broken by more than half. KP is and using that grenade for his advantage damages the other raids. It damages Meg, and it's like they both have just equalized score in their one of their given situation. Here's what using that orb because he knows the power of revival, and Shorty using create a wall catch those enemies inside that hookah. But one player is already out, and Shorty gets taken on by KP unexpectedly. And that wall was completely broken in an instant. And the attackers still have a 5-player base. They might be able to win this round. They're still waiting to get a required entry for the beat. They don't have enough time. They have only 40 seconds in to plant. And Mayank and KP with that ult taking on Mayank at the right moment, and Punisher taking on KP. Both of these team and Yashbot using that slow ult take down Ding. And suddenly the tides have been changed. Brown Bunda taking down Punisher, and Brown Bunda is the sole player. Sole Reina, sole duelist remaining. Betar is still there. Might be able to take a couple of players down with him. They have the required economy. So they are definitely going for that full try. And he is using his abilities and using that shot while jumping, taking down Yashbot, who was really low on his health. And Betal will be taking down Omen, but gets taken down by Brown Munda. Great effort coming out from Betal, but the numbers advantage definitely took him out into this game. The attackers are definitely going for that comeback into this half. They might want to go for that 5-7 scores into their advantage of 2 rounds, but the defenders still, they will be definitely going for that 7-5. So both of these teams are definitely going to get an advantage in this half. Pule push coming out, wall breaks down by Brown Munda. They're waiting for that entrance into that site. They're definitely going to make sounds into that A site and go for a quick rotation. Not to mention Betal is still there with Ding. So they are definitely keeping a great insight into that B side. Not going to let anyone enter. Punisher just scouting that area to get the required information. Yash bot is definitely inside that bar. Mayank is still there inside that lamps area. No rotation coming out till now. They are definitely going for an entry to that A side with that full rushing. Yash bot taking down Punisher and Shorty taking down Omen. KP going directly into that side. And Shorty taking down KP. Not only that, Omen is back into this game and Brown Munda is on his ult. Brown Munda on his ult. Godzilla going for that plant. Then just gets wall into his face and he just damages Sage Yashbot through that wall. And he takes down Yashbot. Still a feasible round, feasible victory. Maybe taken down, maybe able to take down the chance. But Betal OP has an operator into his hand. He knows the value of this money, he knows the value of the economy. And Ding using that bot at the right moment, not to mention at the right spot. And taking down Reina with that instant. And now Betal OP is going for that operator shot. Might be able to take down
One enemy remaining.
Misses that killjoy. This is one player. And Godzilla taking down Betal OP. And they're definitely going for a recovery of their operator. But no. The rounds have been equalized 5-5 score. And a great round loss as well as a great economy loss for Betal. He just missed that killjoy at that corner and gets taken down. Not to mention, Godzilla was definitely going for that full recovery, but time didn't allow him to do so. That's a 5,000 points or 5,000 bucks loss coming out for the defenders. And some teams don't even have 5,000 points in total.
Turret out.
Economy in this game is a very important economy. Commerce, that business, management, everything is important into this game. And Reina again going with that full A push. Shorty taking down Brown Munda. KP using his abilities to take down Shorty, but no good. Betal is with that judge on his hand. He is deadly player with that judge, but Yashbot is still there. It will be a great face-to-face combat. We will see. KP is there, might be able to take down one, and Godzilla taking down Punisher through that wall at the last moment. One play loss coming out from both of these teams suddenly. And just as the wall goes down, Shorty gets revealed but is not damaged. Wall coming into that position. Godzilla going for that plant position. He's definitely going for a grenade comes into sight. And taking down Omen unexpectedly. And Shorty is definitely low on his health. He's definitely waiting for his healing to come back. And Godzilla taking down Betal OP. Mayank is there and takes one down with him. This is with his ult. But gets taken down by Yashbot through that spray. Ding is still there. Just misses that and gets taken down by Godzilla. And Shorty going for that full recovery. He has got one player back into this game. And Punisher just taking care of Godzilla. And we are going into the last round of this half. Brown Munda is definitely doing his part as a duelist by getting into that side. But going into the side without any kill is not going to be good. So you gotta take down one player at least when entering that side. Godzilla is a single player from his team to go into that double digit, followed by Brown Munda, who is just one kill away. And Yashbot is definitely not fading into this game because of that Sage, Battle Sage. He has got 7 assists on his hand, but not a good gameplay from his team this time. And the attackers have suddenly gone very quiet. They are still into that attacker side spawn. They don't want to lose this round and give the advantage to the defenders. And Mayank is there with that Spectre on his hand. He is not going to rush, but still Omen taking on Mayank with that backstab. Will be pushed possible coming up. Will be pushed is possible for this team. Omen using that spokes. Raze on the other hand getting entry. Omen trying to use his ult to scout out the required information of the site. He gets into that site. Gets damaged by his own team's grenade. And Omen into that hole of this team gets taken on by Punisher, who was... And Omen was heavily damaged. Shorty is there. Punisher taking down 2 players suddenly. And Shorty with that one tap taking down another player. And Shorty taking down Yashbot also. Now down to Brown Munda to do the recovery. Reyna is still there, might be able to win that.
30 seconds left.
And Shorty using that ADS takedown players, and with that last headshot at the last moment, taking down Brown Munda, and third kill coming out from Shorty in this round.
Sides.
normal unweighted
Sides have been hit and defenders definitely have an advantage of 2 rounds in this match.
maybe you should handle this.
Yeah, on the roll right now. Especially Shorty and his team. But yes, when the sides change in this game, the game also changes by a huge margin, and we have seen that in all of the scrims, in all of those tournaments, we have displayed into this YouTube channel. As if you haven't subscribed to YouTube channel, make sure you do it right now, because we'll be holding more scrims and more tournaments into these coming days. And join the Discord server to be a part of these scrims and join the tournaments and win that handsome amount of money. Full push may be possible from these attackers right now. Betar is still there with that classic. He takes the orb at the wrong movement. Oh, I'm sorry. It's his players. I just get too excited. And Omen getting sprayed and misses all of those and avoids all of those things. And Brown Munda taking down Punisher. KP taking down Dink with his grenade. And it was Owen who avoided all of those things even after being blinded. And Shorty with that shot did a great headshot, but Reyna was overhealed, so it took him 2 shots to take down Reyna. Vedal is still there, and with that headshot, but Yashbot has been damaged to 31 HP, but not killed, so he is still into this game. And both of the team have same agents
30 seconds
left
left.
into this game, 2 Sage and 2 Raze.
No charges left.
Yashbot is low on his health, and he gets the required healing at the right moment. He's backed by his teammate KP. Both of them are capable players, but automated Shorty is also there, Mike is also there.
Last player
Shorty
standing.
and Yashbot with that classic burst mode, taking down one. And Shorty taking down Yashbot, third kill of his into this match, into this round. But KP ending this round, and Shorty has been killed. And this is the 6th round victory coming out for Team IAO. Betal and Omen, Mr. Mad Mid J, is still at us 3 and 5 kills, so they will have to do a lot of hard work in order to support their teams and win this match. While all other players have gone into a double digit, they're definitely doing their parts as a duelist, as sentinel, as a controller. And this is what makes this game more interesting. You got to take the required roles, you got to take the required risk in order to win each and every round and take that victory towards yourself. Why coming out from both of these teams? The attackers have split it suddenly. Team Fight Ninja and Shorty with that spray from these boxes. And you can see him getting damaged through that Marshall shot. Viper wall coming up at the right moment, and Shorty definitely going to enter the side on his own. Reyna is there and gets damaged. Reyna gets damaged but still gets taken down by Shorty. And Bedal OP with that judge, he's a deadly player taking on Godzilla. Still a one player advantage coming out for the attackers team Fight Ninja. And they're definitely going for that hunting part right now. And Ding with that single sprint. He takes 4th player again. 4 kills coming out from Ding suddenly, especially with that Spectre. And those 3 kills at the last few moments of this game were totally worth watching. Especially those 2 kills from that single spray, because both of these players were at a single line, and if you are in a single line in the face of a Spectre like gun who has a high fire rate, then you are going to get definitely taken. And he was backed by his own turret. So great feed coming out from Ding. And 2 round advantage. And Yashbot taking out Punisher with his Marshall. He is a deadly player and you don't want to give him the peak with that Marshall. And why would anyone give a peak to a sniper rifle because they are deadly weapons. They are definitely made for that long range kills. And if you are going to give them that long range kills, then you are doing that mistake, my friend. KP taking on Mayank, but Betal taking on KP with that judge. It's a judge versus judge match. And Betal is the one reigning right now with that judge. Shorty is still there. Now going for a rotation. One player disadvantage coming for the attackers right now. Shorty is still going in that bar. And guess what? Misses the first shot but takes down Shorty in the second shot. Betal OP definitely going for that spray, going for that plant, but gets taken on by Omen this time. Omen going with that 2 kills. This was a great strategy from Viper to use that smoke to plant, but Omen making sure to take it down at the right moment. Not to mention he took the last player Punisher with him. Or I think it was Betal. It really gets confused sometimes, but yes. Still, the attackers have a 1 round advantage. Shorty going with that Spectre, he's going for that save, while all of his team is going for that hard buy. Or, yes, that's a hard buy. It is going to do a lot of effect on your economy if you don't win this round at right moment. Betal going for it, he uses that smoke again. He's definitely going to plant there, and Shorty taking on Brown Munda with that single one tap, and Betal OP gets taken on by Godzilla. Godzilla has only gotten 3 kills on his hand but gets taken on the Punisher. Great feat coming out from Godzilla with that Spectre taking on 2 players. Punisher is there, takes down Omen and gets taken on by Yash Bot, and the score has been equalized. And Godzilla with that Spectre spray, he is a deadly player. And his traps were totally in the right direction. Betal was there. He could have gone for that plant at the right moment, but Godzilla using those abilities, using the spawn grenades to take him down. And he was on a very low HP until Godzilla came and ended his story. Full air push coming out from the attackers this time. And the scores have been suddenly equalized. Yes, they are going for that full air push. They know the value of this round. They have all got Spectres onto their hand with that very half side buy, I would say. They are in a desperate situation in order to win this round. Still no one has looked after that path to get an entry from that bar area. Yes, it has been walled by the Sage to prevent any kind of entry interest, and Mike using that Spectre to break that wall and get an entry. It's a very great place. You don't want to the defenders don't want to let anyone enter from that side, because that gives you great information regarding the players at the site. Omen is there going for that smoke, and here's what taking down Mayank. Omen is still there, and Brown Munda taking on Betal. And Mayank is back into this game courtesy of Shorty, and here's what spraying through that hole of the smoke. No good for him this time. But still a 1 player loss coming out for the attackers. So rotation is coming. Yes, it's coming. Betal gets blinded and gets partially damaged.
30 seconds left.
And yes, Singh going with that kill, taking on Brown Munda. Now he has got a vandal on his hand, might be able to take down the right players, required players, and using his abilities to get an inside of the player. KP taking down Mayank, was on a roll with that Satchels, and Godzilla taking down Deng. Punisher taking on KP, Shorty taking on Yeshbot. It's a great situation coming out from both of these teams, and Shorty taking on Godzilla. It's down to Omen, and he might be able to take down Shorty at the right moment, but no, making those sounds wasn't good for him. And Shorty killing that Omen at the right moment. Not a wise choice, my friends, to give a sound when the enemy is planting. Could have definitely won that round if he had gone very quietly and very slowly, and especially if he hadn't fired. He would have got a great few seconds to take down that headshot without any movements, but not a wise choice, and that had cost his team a 1 round loss. And even though it's a scrim, players do panic, guys, so make sure you don't panic anymore. see any tournament. And Betal getting an entrance into that A side with that judge. He's definitely hunting for the players right now. And yes, bot and Omen clearing down that area, and Betal taking down Omen. He's still hunting down for more. He knows that judge is a deadly weapon. Goes for that spray with that judge. Damage is raised. Godzilla taking on Mayank. And another player kill coming on from Betal, but gets taken on by Yashbot. And Shorty taking down 2 players. 1 player Godzilla. 3v3 situation for both of these teams. Yashbot gets minor damage, and Brown Munda taking down Singh. Shorty taking down Brown Munda as well as KP, but gets ended by Yashbot. Still a feasible victory coming out for the defenders. Might be able to win this round. Yashbot, he is looking into that wrong direction, and Punisher ending this round, getting a 2-round lead for his team. Shorty with that 3 kills might have been able to take this whole round with him, but no good, because Yashbot is on the other hand, and he is definitely doing his best to win this match, to take his team into that victory area. He is not getting the required support, I guess. And he was looking into that long area. Vital using that Viper wall and that smoke again, and he has got a judge again on his hand. He is definitely a judge player, trying to judge the enemies by killing them. Omen getting blinded, he is not getting revealed by any case, and taking down 1 player, Punisher, with him. And Yashbot with that spray takes 1 down, and Punisher is back into this game. And Betal taking down Brown Munda. Yashbot is a deadly player with that Marshall on his hand, and Shorty delivering that wall at the right moment. And KP with that ult. He misses the ult at the wrong moment, and Ding taking on KP. Yashbot taking on Betal. Great ult wastage coming out from KP. Might have been able to use it at the right moment if he hadn't gone into that enemy territory that much. And now Godzilla using that ultimate to get the required recovery. And also another ultimate coming out from another killjoy, and Yashbot missing that right area and gets taken down, but Godzilla is still there. Might be able to do the recovery. Possible, but no, the time is not enough, and he's going to save the weapons for his team. Shorty going for that hunting part, might be able to get taken down from that. Yes, he gets taken down due to the spike blast, but Godzilla survives in any case. Still a 3-round advantage for the attackers, the tight ninjas, and they will be going into that match point if they win this round. Again, they are going for that A part because they know that A is their strong area, and they have a great chance of winning the round in which they go A. And Punisher going with that early Brian, trying to get an entry to the side. Omen into that heaven area. They are shuffling their players right here, right now. A rotation coming out. Yes, there is coming a rotation. Betal is going into that side, but gets taken on by KP, and KP knew that Betal will definitely come into the side. Shorty taking down Omen this time. And Yashbot takes down Mayank. Totally unexpected, and he picks that Prime Vandal. Prime Vandal, man, it's a great gun. Great skin. Especially that sound on Ding is there. Yes, he takes down Godzilla this time, and he's going for that plant, and the side is clear for him. Punisher is there waiting for that teleporter guy to come out, and with that spray takes down Brown Munda. That's down to Yashbot and KP to do the recovery, and they are coming from that C-long, from that attacker, from the defender spawn area. And KP with that sudden angle change takes down Ding. Yashbot going with that ball, going with that defuse. The wall is at full health, and half spike has been diffused half. And yes, it diffuses the spike. Yashbot using that wall to his advantage and diffusing that spike. That's a ninja diffuse coming out from him. And Punisher taking down 3 kills into this round. But the third kill was very very late. He might have been able to go just a couple of seconds ahead and might have been able to go into that match point. But no. Until and unless Yashbot is there doing his best, it is very difficult to win every round. But Shorty, totally a battle stage with 24 kills. He is a single player into that 20 kills, being followed by Yashbot. These two players are the dominating players from their teams, and it's a great thing to see the fight between these two. Mayang using that early grenade, get the required information. Yes, he gets the required information maybe. Hit that bot. Maybe. And I can see one player, Viper, is not moving from her position, might be AFK. So until and unless she gets back, it will be a 4v5 situation for the attackers. Team Tight Ninjas. But I think it's Fight Ninjas. And here comes a grenade. Brown Moody gets damaged by a minor HP. I'm still not rushing into that site. And Killjoy using all of that spawn grenades to get a side entrance. But Ding taking down Brown Moody with the help of a turret, but gets taken down. Godzilla taking down Ding. Mike is there with that Sheriff. He knows that he can use Sheriff with that one shot, one kill into that headshot. He goes for that. This is all of those shots. Spike plant coming out from them. One player, Viper is still not, Betal is still not back into this game. Now all they need is to defend that spike for a couple 40 seconds, I guess. And Barmude coming back into this game. Mayank with that headshot takes one down. And Yashbot taking one down with him. And KP takes on Mayank, who was using that thing for his advantage. And the Shorty gets totally dominated by that 3 players in his face. 10th round victory coming out for the defenders. And the Viper is still not back into this game, and no timeout has been requested by the attackers team. Will be push coming out from these players silently, not going to get revealed. And Yashbot taking that required peek, and Shorty with that instant kill, taking down Yashbot with that headshot. He is a deadly player. And one player lost coming out for the defenders. Shorty with that slow orb. And Omen with that blind. Here comes the ult. Mayank taking down 2 players, KP and Omen with him this time. Punisher taking down 3rd player, Godzilla. But Brown Munda taking down Punisher. Now it's down to Brown Munda to do the recovery. They have been running low on our economy, taking down 2nd player. Mayank is also out of this game. Shorty, Godzilla and Bedal are 2 players, but Bedal is out of this game, so it's a 1v2 situation. Very possible situation coming out for the team IAO, and he checks the corner but gets taken on by Ding with the help of his that turret.
Match point.
Match point coming out from team IAO. Even though they were in a 4v5 situation, they took the last round. And they don't want this match to last long. They want to end that match right here, right now.
Turret out.
Pull a push. Yes, possible. Defenders going for that very hard buy. They will have to win this round because it's a do or die situation. If you lose, you lose the match. Again, you get to stay in this game and you get the economy for the next round. So a very do or die situation coming out from these teams, creating the noise and then rotating. Oman is there to listen to their footsteps, and he's definitely going to give a call for that rotation. Ding's going to get an entrance to that B side.
Placing swarm grenade.
KP is there. Shorty going to get an entrance. He creates the ball. He's going for that plant. No, not right now. Godzilla is with that spike. Going with that plant, Godzilla. Mind taking on Godzilla. KP gets taken on by Shorty with that spray. Complete demolition coming out from both of these teams. especially team attacking team Sat Ninjas. Now it's Yash bot and Omen to do the recovery, but not totally possible. And Yash bot misses that first shot with that. Marshall gets taken down and Shorty with that third kill,
Attackers win.
ending this game right now. Shorty is going to be the MVP for this game. Great feat coming out from all of these players from both of these teams. Might have been able to win the situation, win this match, but what the team IO lagged was a bit of one player support that they lagged, and it was Omen. And Betal was seriously AFK for the last 2 rounds, but it didn't handicap his team, and it was a 4v5 clutch coming out from these players. This is what is at stake, guys.
Guys, well played. Well
So you will have to
Well
wait
played,
just a
guys.
couple of minutes, and we'll be back very soon. So make sure you stay tuned into this channel, and we'll be back with another game in just a couple of minutes. Until then, make sure you subscribe to the channel and join the Discord for more information. So stay tuned, guys.